Hi GITV, Bob the Axeman Hildebrand here for another episode of Tactical Gearheads. Now in this episode we're going to base a loadout around the ATACS camouflage scheme as well as some Pantac gear and the KWA CQR. Alright, now right off the bat, we have a KWA CQR Mod 1. Now I took advantage of the package deals we had available on AirsoftGI.com and got the CQR that came with 2 extra mid-capacity magazines for a total of 3 mid-capacity magazines right out of the box. That's pretty awesome. That's going to save me some money in the long run, and that I'm only have to buy a certain set of magazines for mid-caps after that. Now, I also included an NC Star laser red dot sight. I like this because, honestly, I think it looks cool on the gun, but also it has a red dot and also has a laser for very fast target acquisition. So that's pretty awesome, and again, it completes the overall look of the gun. I've also got a Cobra 1 point padded bungee sling. Very comfortable and also very functional. Now as far as the sidearm goes, I've also got a Pantac universal pistol holster with a KWA 1911 series pistol. Pretty awesome gun. I own one myself, and I'm a big fan of this series. Now, this is a universal pistol holster, so you can fit a wide variety of pistols in this holster, and it is colored in the ATACS camouflage scheme, which I really like. Now, I'm also wearing a Pantac Spec Ops Plate Carrier. I do have fake sappy plates inserted inside of here. I actually used Mark's older fake sappy plates to put inside here, but I've got actually a fair amount of magazines on my person. I do have a Pantac USA Universal Double magazine pouch here. It holds 4 of these mid-capacity magazines. Now I've also got a double M4 and quadruple 9mm pistol pouch with hard inserts right here. I really like these because the hard inserts are really great when you're running and gunning and you don't want stuff to flip and flop out of your pouches. I also think it looks a little bit extra cool, and again, I like carrying a lot of extra pistol mags on myself because I like transitioning to my sidearm. It makes it feel like a movie. Anyway, so I'm able to carry about 6 different mid-capacity magazines on my person. So that said, I decided to buy a box of mid-capacity magazines from KWA. Now that's going to leave me with quite a few magazines, which is not going to be a problem on the field. I'll be able to switch them out with my buddies. Now you may notice I'm wearing soft armor underneath this plate carrier. Now I did that because over the years of being here at Airsoft GI, I noticed that there were some Marine units that were rocking soft armor with the plate carrier on top. Now just try it out because I thought it looked really cool and obviously it was functional for them. As far as the airsoft world, this is functional for me only in that it actually makes this loadout quite a bit more comfortable. But honestly, you don't need the soft armor underneath it, but it does complete the look and again makes this setup quite a bit more comfortable, surprisingly so. Now I've got V-Tac half-finger armored gloves. These are great for when you're playing CQB or if you know you're going to be the breacher and going in that doorway and dealing with a lot of fire. Cuts down on a lot of any pain or I guess inclement BB weather that you're going to have, but you do have the extra dexterity with the available cut-off fingertips, so that is really nice. Also, these are very affordable gloves. Now further on my person, I am wearing proper ATACS, both top and bottom. I'm also wearing Under Armour Tactical Valsets boots. I love both the ATACS for their camo scheme because it reminds me of the Rebels in the Return of the Jedi on the Forest Moon of Endor. That's specifically the FG ATACS camo scheme. This is the AU Arid and Urban. But the Under Armour Tactical Valsets boots are amazing. I wear them. Frank wears them. They're great in the office. They're great out on the range or the ranch, and they each weigh less than a pound and are very breathable. So I highly suggest those boots. Now I've also got a Condor BDU belt. It's a really great belt. It's very lightweight and very comfortable, which I really like in lieu of a rigger's belt because those can be a bit heavy and also kind of annoying to wear. And I also have an Elite Force kill rag, which is right here. I really like these. I'm using them a lot recently. They're very effective in preventing myself from getting follow-up shots after I've already gotten well dead on the airsoft battlefield. Now one thing to note, just to give my gun just a bit more of a unique feel, I've actually added a Pantac USA Cordura Moly barrel extension pouch. This is something I've play tested with over the years of being in airsoft. Sometimes I like having a barrel extension on my airsoft gun. It makes it, well, look a lot cooler. It doesn't necessarily make it function a lot better unless you have a different internal setup with a longer inner barrel, but I do like the look from time to time, which is why I added this on here to at least be able to add that barrel extension on while I'm on the field or in the ready room or ready area. Now you can also put a flashlight in there, so it does do double duty on the airsoft battlefield, and it is useful to have a flashlight on your person. Now further on for the rest of my gear, I also do have a Milspec Monkey Cool Guy Hat Deluxe. I've used these in a variety of different videos. I can't say enough nice things about them. Not only are they comfortable, not only do they have a lot of Velcro real estate, and not only do they have earbuds in this hat for use on the range, it's really useful because once you're done with them, hit this button and they go right up back into the hat, which is really nice. Now they also have no negative space on the back of the hat, which is why they're a priority for me for safety equipment. So as you can see, there's no open area right here, so it's going to be a lot easier when I'm taking tough shots at point blank range in the top of the head. It's not going to hurt nearly as much. Now I've also got a Milspec Monkey Owl Patch. I think it looks pretty cool, and it goes really well with my American flag up here on the front. And I've also got another American flag here on the side. And I've also got my John Lew Line Claws Military Simulation Series Alumnus Patch. I've been at the Line Claws series all the way back to Line Claws 1. I've also got my Combat Lechon patch and all of my Tim versus Bob patches. Be jealous, I know you are. Now lastly and most importantly is my Annex MI7 face mask. Now this is an ATACS to match the overall ATACS of the vest. I really love these things. They come pre-installed with a thermal lens. They come with a visor. You don't have to put it on there. I really like it though because it makes me look slightly, ever so slightly, and it's probably a bit too generous, makes me look a little bit like Master Chief. Just saying it. I love video games. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, great mask. It cuts down on my fogging. I can't say enough nice things about this. Also the fact it's very affordable. Now the last thing I'm going to mention is the Pantac USA Cordura Moly zipper drop pouch. This is a really great drop pouch because you can actually stow it on your person, and it actually doesn't take up very much space, but once you're ready to use it, ready to go, right as rain. So I can put quite a few mags in there. In fact, I tested this out recently. I was able to fit 8 LM4 mags in this pouch, which is a bit surprising, and having 8 LM4 mags that are empty, well, it just can get kind of heavy on one side. But regardless, it functions. You know, it's got a drainage hole. It's very lightweight. I can't say enough nice things about this. I believe this is in Desert Digital. So it's a great setup for a drop pouch and does not take up a lot of space. All right, well, I really hope you like this loadout. I'm personally a big fan of it, not only for the fact that I'm rocking ATACS, but also I've got a premium amount of protection on myself so I can play CQB, I can play outdoor, and I'm not gonna worry that much about getting hit. Now also, I really like how this sling sets up the gun right here on this loadout. It just makes me feel extra cool, and it's also very comfortable to walk around. Anyway, make sure to check out all the package deals we have for the KWA CQR. I really like the one that comes with 2 extra mid-capacity mags, but it's up to you to choose what is gonna fit you the best. Now, I also want to remind you to always carry your airsoft gun in a gun bag when transporting it to and from the field. You want to stay safe out there, and we at AirsoftGI.com want to make sure that you stay safe. Once again, I'm Bob the Axeman Hildebrand, and this is GI TV.